Ladies and mostly gentlemen, it is finally that time. I finally have a date for you on update 1.3, and I think you're going to be pretty excited because it comes out this week on Thursday, which is March 27th, and it has been a long-awaited wait. With that said, I already have a video talking about some of the things that are going to be coming with the next update, so if you want to, you can go check that out right now. I'll put it right here on the screen for you. And with this next update coming, I want to talk about ARMA Reforger in general. Let's talk about the good, let's talk about the bad, and see where we stand. Okay, so first of all, the video you guys just saw in the very beginning, that was a little trailer they had put out for the new update coming this Thursday. However, the gameplay that you're seeing behind me is not update 1.3. It's just some gameplay just to play in the background so you ain't bored. So ARMA, since its release, has come a long ways, and I don't think anybody here that is playing ARMA Reforger, that's not really a mystery to you. You already know that. The player base has been growing like crazy ever since, I'd say honestly, about December. The player base really shot up right around that time. It was the PS5 release, and I don't think it was just PlayStation players. I think a lot of Xbox players, back when this did release in the beginning, I think what happened was I played on Xbox. I played on PC also. Well, the difference between PC and Xbox is on Xbox, you couldn't see hardly anything. I mean, the visual was just bad, just really bad in general, and so were like the mechanics for everything. It was all jumbled up. They made fixes to that, but I think the problem is they don't really market this stuff very well. Like, they don't have anything that tells you, hey, we fixed all this, we did all this. You don't see any of that. So unless you're watching their Twitter all the time, which I don't think a lot of people really do, you wouldn't know. You just wouldn't know. So a lot of people didn't come back in January when it released for PS5. I think that got a lot of people to come back to the game and check it out, and that's where our boom was. PS5 definitely had a lot to do with it, but I also think it brought people back that quit playing in the past. I think the more players that a game has, the more it can grow. I know a lot of people get worried because of the community. You know, there's a certain community wrapped around ARMA, and it's always been there, like always. We are the new guys. I'm a new guy. I'm that guy you guys keep talking about in the comments, just by the way, even though I'm making videos that you guys are watching telling me it's helping you. I'm that dude that came from Call of Duty and Battlefield. Okay, I've only had a I've only had a PC maybe like 4 or 5 years, I think. So all these PC games are new to me. I did start on ARMA 3. I played that for a little while. And then when ARMA Reforger came out, I grabbed that. But coming from COD and Battlefield is not a bad thing. I think the reason why a lot of the players that you see coming from there are drifting over is, one, Call of Duty is just doing their players dirty right now. I mean, that's just obvious. And Battlefield kind of fell off and wasn't doing what the community wanted from them. I think this is the truth right here. We played Call of Duty and Battlefield because at the time on console, it was the closest thing you could get to a somewhat military shooter or just a fun, shooter in general. And I think what happened was it just became not fun. They just didn't make games like they did before, and it just became stale and boring. And when people finally got a grip on ARMA Reforger and got a taste of what it was like, they switched over. Because it's kind of what we wanted from Battlefield, to be honest with you. We wanted the more realistic. I think that's why a lot of people went from COD to Battlefield, is because of the way the environment worked. It was just a more realistic take on the first-person shooter. Now we have ARMA Reforger, which is a military simulator, and people just want to play that. That's all it is. We didn't have it before on console. Now they finally get a game that represents us, that does a realistic shooter, and people are going to go to it. Yeah, you're right. They don't know all the rules. They don't know they're not supposed to go to the loadout and grab everything out of there. Nobody has a clue because they've never got to play this game before if you're stuck on consoles. Now, the reason I'm kind of kicking a dead horse here and talking about this, well, it's because I just see it over and over in the comments, like, go back to COD, go back to this. Well, the thing is that you got to help these guys out, man. They don't know what they're doing. So just telling them to get out of the game, I mean, that's not going to help. These guys are here to play. They're gonna stick around. And if you're not helping them, they're going to make the same mistake tomorrow. So I just want to say this because I am one of those people that came from these games. I mean, I played the hell out of Battlefield and Call of Duty. So, yeah, I'm one of those dudes, so rag on me all you want. But I love ARMA. I mean, you guys see I make videos about it. I'm learning it all the time. I'm still learning new things every single day. I swear there's something new I'm learning every day. So cut them guys some slack, man. They will get there, I promise you. Now here's the positive to coming from a Battlefield / Call of Duty background. We also know how easy it is, or should be, to join your friends in a game. I think that's one of the main problems in here is like to get people to join, I have to start a Discord and put whatever server I'm in there and tell people which server I'm in, have them join that. Or, you know, I just start a Facebook party or whatever chat and I just send them an invite on there or send them the code. That is stupid. I'm sorry, but that is dumb. There should be an invite system built into the game. Even if it showed me, if we could add friends on there and it showed me what server they're in so I could join it, I think that would be great. But I think it really deters people when they get into the game and they can't even figure out how to play it with their friends. That is a problem that needs to be addressed. I love update 1.3. I love what it has to bring, but some of these things, they just need an absolute makeover, dude. I mean, they're bad. Another negative to go along with that is that this update is dropping and I still feel like the servers aren't holding up as well as they should be. Almost every server I join, whether it's, even if it says it's high ping, when I join it, I have packet loss and I'm getting like 30 frames a second on the servers, even though it says I'm putting out like 90. I think I have it capped at 90. I will never get that. I think the max I've ever seen it hit is 50. Okay, so I feel like that stuff should definitely be worked on first before we add more to it. If the servers are having a hard time handling what's going on already, well, then I feel like that should be worked on before update 1.3. Don't hate me. Don't hate me. I want update 1.3 to come out. I really do. I'm excited for it. I'm just saying that these things need addressed like now, right now. Because let's face it, if this update comes out and you go get on a server and it's just completely unplayable, that's pretty much the end of it right there. You can't play the game, so update 1.3 will mean nothing if it's completely unplayable. That's all I'm saying. I'm afraid that it's going to drop, and the servers were already having trouble handling things, and now we're going to add even more to it with the destructions and rockets and mortars, and just, you know, bear with me here because I think it's going to be a bumpy ride. I hate to say it, but I think it is. I just want to get you guys all excited, and then when it drops, you can't even play it. I mean, they have done a lot of testing. They've even been testing 128 player lobbies. So, really, we'll just have to wait and see what happens. Now, on a positive side, this game is doing almost everything that I wanted to do. And I think that goes for a lot of you out there also. I mean, this is the military shooter I feel like we've been asking for. To have everybody that's on any system to be able to go to a game, all play that game together, and it's a military shooter. It's what we wanted. It's what people kept begging COD not to do. Hey, can we not put Nicki Minaj in here? Can we not have chat bans? Look at this right here. It's ARMA. And it is honestly way better than Call of Duty and Battlefield. It just is. It's that military shooter. And that's why this game is growing in popularity. It's doing everything that everybody wanted out of a military shooter. There are some things that people still want out of the game. And that's fine. Because it looks like we're still gaining content from them. And stuff that's really amazing. This game is just top tier, what we wanted from a military simulator, especially those that are on console. And I'm not even gonna lie, I don't think these guys expected their game to blow up the way it did, so I think this is all new for them also. You know, there's a lot of feedback coming in all at once, so we'll just have to wait, let these guys take their time. This is just a pre-game before ARMA 4, and let's just see what we get, because right now, I mean, I'm excited. I like everything that's coming in update 1.3 and beyond. Okay, now I want to address something somebody said in the comments. For the loadout, they said that they thought the clothes, maybe like helmets and stuff, should cost absolutely nothing, which I'm in full agreement with. I mean, why not? It's just your clothes. Who cares? Just make it free, make it zero. I think that would be cool. Just thought I'd add that in. Now for the backpack video I made. Somebody had commented on there and said, this is stupid, it's unrealistic, and it shouldn't be in the game. I have to disagree with you there. I'm not saying that it's not unrealistic, but neither is respawning in a game. So the fact that you can only teleport to that every 10 minutes, I see no big deal with it. I mean, it's just a teleport anyways. It's just one time you don't use up the supplies that are in the backpack. I don't see that as a big deal, so I'm okay with it. I don't care. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Any of you that can go play the experimental update 1.3, I suggest you go play that because they have made some changes even in the video that I made previously. If you guys remember, mortar rounds were taking down buildings like one mortar at a time. That's no longer the case. And now it takes like 4 or 5, sometimes even 6 to take down a building. So they have been making some changes in there even, I mean, after the video I made. So there are some new things if you guys want to go check that out. I mean, feel free. It's right there in experimental for you. So yeah, just go try it if you got the time. With all that said, I don't want this video to last forever. I literally just made it so I could give you guys the date, let you know it was coming, give you a few of my thoughts, and then I'm gonna outie so I can get to the next video that I was already working on, but I stopped so I could make this for you guys so I could get you a date. Anyways, I'll catch you guys later. This is Damaged Out Gaming. Later. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in